No, they won't.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2 of the best of 3 Cubit versus pbeast. Sarah man, say hi.
Hello there.
So, game 1, PB won with an insane black market, buying price thingamajig. So, how are you going to see game 2? What are you going to think? What is going to happen? What are we going to see out of these players?
Scientific. Map.
Do you think Cubit will be a little bit more aggressive?
This game,
Yeah.
based on the map, it'll be depending on who finds a good founding spot first, I think. And that'll determine who will be the aggressive player at the end of the day.
Okay. So, both players not finding anything yet found. Cubit! Ooh, Cubit gonna go. Oh, what? What is
There we go.
this?
There we go. So there's the scientific. On the ice as well.
This is a complete reverse game. Cubit going as the scavenger and PB as the scientific. So, okay, what do you immediately think? We have like half of the map revealed. So, what do you think of it?
Um, Actually, the map's pretty terrible overall. I think maybe for water resources, it's definitely in PV heads favor. The problem is he's so far away from all the water. He's like a complete screen away. Like he has to go directly south to get any water, and then he has to go straight to the east as well. Cubit will probably get the silicon, the high silicon tile first as well, and that'll kind of block off any triangles that PV wanted to make with it.
Hmm.
So I kind of see Cubit having a kind of advantage if he gets two first, which I'm assuming he does do. He also got a better aluminium spot as well, however it is much further away.
Oh man. Both players. Oh, ooh. Do you see what Cubit did right there? I mean, sorry, PB did right there.
Yeah, he's got a carbon silicon tile, that's pretty nice.
That's really rare. Damn. So,
The shipping distance is quite a big deal though. Like he's going to be shipping a lot of, like, because it's not just shipping the silicon, it's shipping the carbon as well. So like he's going to have a lot of blimps flying around, as is Cubit for his aluminium as well.
yeah, getting to that, the fuel price will be insane. PB right now actually already getting his 3 stack of water to the south. Pirates right now in the auction. Damn, like this. Well, the thing is, okay, the carbon silicon tire is rather rare. Okay.
Mm. I
Um. Hmm.
I disagree with PB letting that auction slip so easily because all Cubit's probably going to steal the carbon silicon with the pirates, I'd imagine, or he'll hold on to them for a while. But that's what I would do right now as a scav because then you can get even more carbon for free, and then you can get some silicon for whatever later on.
Okay, PB's saying crap, so
I
I'm gonna suggest let's ask PB after the game how that went for him.
and maybe he wasn't paying attention or it lagged. I don't know, but you would never see pirates go for 4K when someone can just steal things like that. Like especially if he puts the pirates at the just by PB's base. Like think of all the fuel he'll have wasted as well shipping the produce that far.
Yeah, and PB now going into the geothermal. Let's talk about Qubit for a second because Qubit, he has the aluminum, he has his silicon, so he has he's getting a lot of carbon. He's getting 6 carbon a second, and then PB right now. I completely need to switch him around in my head because this is like a mirror matchup of last game almost. So PB right now having the carbon and silicon tile. As you said, those blimps flying, that, costs a lot of fuel. PB right now is going to get another water to the south. But yeah, like, he has a lot of aluminum. He doesn't have that much steel, though, as a scientific. That is not too much. Like, usually you have the triangle of steel. He just only has 2.
Yeah, he couldn't really get a spot that had the triangle, and that kind of makes me wonder why he went for the geotherm pick overall, because that's still, you're talking a lot of steel. Like it's not so much an issue if it gets dynamited because it's like 30, but 180, like, he wants to try and keep steel price really low so that whenever he wants to build anything, he can do it without it being too big an obligation. But I'm not sure about the geotherm. I think that's going to keep steel up by quite a bit and it's going to make his life a bit harder.
All right. So, right now, PB actually getting a lot of water. The water price not too not too high. So what do you really think? Like Do you think PB will go into like hard-on reactors or
Oh yeah, he's got a hex set up for it and everything. I see it already.
all
He's
right?
gonna. The problem I have with it though is even if you say he builds three, and that's what, three fuel. The fuel being shipped to his base through blimps as well as the oxygen's gonna be like minus 0.5, and he's already losing. Yeah, he's already losing
Let's say 1.3, something like
0.3,
that.
0.3 a second from the silicon, and similar for the carbon as well. And then he's losing about 0.2 a tick as well to his aluminium. So for him to actually make any money off of fuel, it's going to need to be a lot of reactors. Whereas Qubit's not got as large a problem for that. It's just the silicon and aluminium
Yep.
that's really far away. And even then, it's not too many blimps.
So really nice. What I actually, what I like right now at Qubit, he's already level 3. First of all, he just won that auction. Really good, really good. That claim auction, of course, for 20,000. That is what he's opting for. But yeah, like he got 2 stack of water, and then he just got like three reactors. So I think with that play, he's actually ahead of PB because he is going to bake that fuel money before PB does.
Yep, and the fuel money is just going to keep going up, I think. If the It might be interesting to see PB maybe go an alternative route now that he's got three. If he tries to go into farms before the fuel, if he's expecting Cubit to bomb it, he might not feel so confident expending the steel on their reactors being 40 every reactor. You might not feel so happy with building the fuel reactors for Cubit to just destroy the price. So I think we'll see him opt for farms instead, which actually I see one flying away.
Yeah. So right now, um, PB going for the silicon to the west. But yeah, definitely move to farms. What do you feel? Like, what would you say? Like PB right now, actually going into glass. What do you think it would be enough? Like, would 2 glass furnaces would be enough glass for the game? Because Qubit right now, like, I think he's just so ahead. Like he has the claim advantage now. Like PB can't even think about upgrading. But Qubit already's level 4. Like he's gonna go into 2 glass furnaces. Do you think with level 5 he should go into more glass than he's right now?
It'll depend on if he makes enough glass for his level 5. Like if he makes his area glass, we'll probably just see him go straight to 5 and race ahead of PB. PB actually getting that glass, like you gotta remember, like he's built the furnaces now. They're still not doing anything, and he sent them off way before Cubit did. Like Cubit's has already started making money. He's flying oxygen over to his first, and then it takes a couple seconds for the oxygen to actually get loaded into the furnace, and then for it to start, and then the shipping time for getting the glass to his base. So I don't know about the glass furnaces. I think you should maybe just expect Cubit to just destroy the glass price when he hits 5. But then again, that puts him even further behind. So I don't know. I don't see PB being able to recover at this stage already. He's just too far behind, I think. Because Cubit's gonna get a 5 before he gets a 4. I guarantee it.
Yeah. Do you think that this is just a turnaround of last game? That last game PB was a step ahead of exactly everything what Qubit did, and now it's the other way around. That Qubit is a scavenger, and now he's a step ahead of PB.
Yeah, I think that's definitely what's going on right here. Like PB had to build the farms as well instead of the fuel because he was worried about it just getting absolutely bombed into the ground.
Yeah. So right now, while this all went on, Qubit actually threw down a mutiny onto the geothermal of PB, and PB actually threw down a power surge onto Qubit. But Qubit already having that goon squad up, so let's
He
see
was
how that's
pretty
gonna
lucky
go.
with it though. He was pretty lucky. If it went to the right, and he could have got the other two reactors as well.
Yeah.
It's a bit unlucky there.
So right now, as you're saying, Qubit already can upgrade to level 5, which he just did. PB mutinying his geothermal. Like damn, like Qubit right now has such an advantage because first of all he has 5 extra claims. He's 2 levels ahead of PB. Like the claim advantage, the production advantage right now is so much in Qubit's favor. Like Qubit right now is going to go for more water. Actually, okay, what do you think about this? Because he's getting water, the 5.25 water tick, all the way to the northwest. Like
I
that's
don't.
like almost more than a screen away.
Yeah, and like I'm glad to see him build the farms. Actually, that was one thing I really wanted to see out of him because then he can just beat PB in the food market as well. But I'm not too sure about the water. Like the amount of blimps he's gonna have flying, like it's gonna really eat into his fuel profits quite a bit, I think.
Well, fuel is not that high anymore, so it's like at whatever moment, right?
Yeah, but like you see, it still keeps it around 50 as well, like with him selling so much. And then you consider the fact, well, if he turns these off for even just maybe a minute, we'll see what happens to the fuel price. Like, oh, and it just flew up as well to 300. I imagine that's a short incoming, is it?
Yeah, should be.
Yeah, so Cubit smiles ahead on that one.
Yeah, PB didn't really buy into this. Okay, there goes the shortage. And yeah, Qubit buying into this class shortage, PB can't really do much with it. You know, he only buys into it with 30. He already has 40, so
Yeah.
Qubit right now, again, just that step ahead, has that money. Yeah, there's not much to say right now because Qubit, he has almost 400 glass at a price at 161, and he sells it all and has 47,000. So, and the
This
hack
isn't-
arrays here for Qubit. So,
It is an opportunity for PB to maybe get some levels up though before before he can't. I mean, he does. He gets 4, so it's. I'd like to see maybe more farms out of him, but then Cubit's already making more food than he is as well,
yeah,
and his glass just got blown up, so it's been probably lost. Like I'd like to see him scrap the building rather than send out the repair drone as well. That would be horrible if he sent out the drone.
the drone is already queued up.
Uh,
Um,
by the time the drone gets over there, like the amount of fuel it's gonna have used, and then like I don't know.
how slow it is also.
Yeah, like how slow. Because that stuff consumes fuel as well. Remember, that's consuming like zero point 0.1 units of fuel for every second it's in the air. It's gonna take like 30 seconds to get over there. Something like that. It's so slow.
Yep, there it goes. There goes the drone. So right now, PB is going to opt into more farms, of course. Actually, mutating the hack array of Qubit right now, but he's not really doing anything yet with the hack array. I think he's just thinking about what to short.
Yeah, he's still got loads of time as well. 'Cause it's 120 seconds, so he's got what is it? It takes 60 seconds to short something. So he's got all the time in the world to decide what he's doing with it.
Yeah, he's shorting electronics right now. What do you think about that? Because he's not really making electronics. Do you think he's just gonna?
He'll just buy it in.
Yeah.
I hope Cubit doesn't notice this though, and I hope he can come up with enough money to actually buy lots of it. Otherwise, Cubit is just gonna realize and then buy in even more and beat him in his own shortage.
That's true. But PB right now actually going for 3 reactors all the way to the west. So that's just a lot more fuel usage too. So I think this game is just about reactors so far. Just reactors. Because fuel is just, not going under 50.
Yeah,
It's-
it won't.
It's at
it won't.
78, 79, sorry.
The minute they stop as well will be the time that it starts to properly shoot up, and we see an off-world out of Cubit.
Do you know how rare that is?
That is, yeah.
Seen off-road in a 1 versus 1. I think Qubit is just confident enough that he can pull this off.
He's building too.
Just disappointed in you.
He's
Oh, wow.
building too. I mean, he's had the glass production. Electronics is reasonably cheap, and he had so much carbon. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but he's already had to defend that one. He's already got a goon squad in the pocket as well, which is. Oh, he's already got the goon for the next one as well.
Yeah.
I think that's him just one now, because PB's not really in a position to punish this kind of behaviour at all in any way. So I think Cubit's just gonna make us 100k every minute from oxygen shipments, and then just crush PB with that.
And also the shortage coming in from electronics, and Qubit having double the electronics PB has. Just double the electronics.
Yeah, and he's able to buy into the shortage before the price actually starts going up as well, because he's scavenger. So it wasn't even that expensive for him to
We're
do
not
so,
surprised,
and he
just
probably made more money
disappointed
on
in
that. We can check at the end of the game actually, but yeah, we Cubit kind of just got way too far ahead in this game.
Yep. Ooh, Qubit actually buying out himself first. Okay.
I think that's just a kind of safety measure, or just to stop PB buying in, just a couple, because his shares has went up by quite a bit. Like to buy even one share is really expensive. It's a large commitment, so I think that's just to kind of stop PB buying like 4 of them in. Instead, he can only buy maybe 2. and just keep him from using it to keep himself alive. But
All
he's just
right,
gonna...
there we go. But yeah, PB Salt in chat. You could have already bought me out, you one dude. So you know, Cubit, you know, damn, what a game two. Right now it's currently 1-1, right? The ties have switched. So you know, let's go into the resource tab. Let's go check this out for a second. Let's check out Cubit first.
Cubit made a loss on the electronics.
Oh, he actually did.
That's interesting. I think
No, no, he didn't make a loss. I think he bought into it and made a profit with the buy-in, but as he got the off-worlds.
Oh yeah. The 200 electronics you would have bought for the off-world as well. I forgot about this. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, Cuba sold a lot in glass. He definitely made more glass in there. Let's check out PB in just a second. And also got a lot in food and fuel.
Yeah.
So
It's to be expected. Like, he got ahead and got his reactors up first. He got his food up first. Well, he didn't get his food up first, but he had more of it, so that always matters.
yeah, he had the reactors first. That is true. Okay. Well, the thing is, Oxygen, he bought so much into it because of the off-worlds in the end right there. So let's go to
Yep.
PB. PB. By the way, both of the players didn't really do much power plays, so let's just not talk about that. So PB sold water, sold fuel, almost made a break even in food, out of purchase and sold. Purchased a lot of fuel. I mean, sorry, oxygen. Just sold a little bit of fuel, and that's about it. Like glass, glass made 11,000 in profit, and electronics he made about 3,000 in profit. So
Yeah.
not too much, not
When
too
you
much.
when you consider you need to consider the electronics. So he shorted he mutinied, which was 4K, and then he bought his 8,000 worth of electronics and sold it for 11,000 just about. So
Yeah.
he still made negative 1,000 on his electronic short, because
Oh
you've got to
yeah,
consider the fact he's paying 4K for a mutiny as well.
that is
Um,
true. Didn't really think about that. But yeah. Let's actually go to shortages and surpluses. PB actually was the only one. You know, he didn't have a hacker rate, but he mutinied it, and he was the only one to short something. So it's kind of funny.
yeah.
But to the black market, PB getting 7 items, 1 claim, 1 EMP, 1 power surge, 1 underground nuke, 2 mutinies, and 1 goon squad for 37,000. And Cubit, 2 claims, 1 dynamite, 1 mutiny, 3 goon squads, 7 items for 48,000. So the black market usage I think wasn't this offensive this game because there was just less money.
There was less money
From-
involved, but we see
Yeah.
Cubit being a lot more defensive. Like 3 goon squads and 2 new claims, that's the majority. It was just very defensive black market play, whereas you look at PB and it was all about just trying to attack him.
Yeah. As we see more in the players, right? Cubit is more of the defensive one. You know, get claims, get goon squads, and PB is just full force. You know, offense is your best defense.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I
Yeah,
don't know where I've heard that before.
X-Men. So guys, this was game 2. Right now, it's currently 1-1. Cubit versus pbeast. So let's jump into game number 3. Hope to see you then. Say bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. See ya.
See ya.